Hi there, my name's Dave, and I really enjoy wine. I enjoy drinking wine, I enjoy finding out about wine, learning about wine, teaching about wine, and especially tasting wine. And today we're going to taste a 2021 Fort Barons Riesling, which right now is on sale for $21.99 at the BC Liquor Store, regularly $23.99. So Fort Barons is in Lillooet, BC. It's a pretty far north winery. It's the first winery in Lillooet. I believe there's actually at least one more winery there now. And it has a similar climate to the Okanagan, despite being 180 kilometers farther north. Their vineyards are planted along the Fraser River in a rain shadow, which means that there is decreased precipitation. Fort Barons Winery has gravelly and sandy soils that are poor in nutrients and have excellent drainage, which is great for growing wine grapes. There is a total of 37 acres under vine in Lillooet. Now, this wine is a Riesling. They have a dry Riesling, but this one is slightly off dry, which means you will be able to taste the sweetness of this wine. It was harvested on October 21st, and the aging potential of this, they say it's best after 1 year, but it can age until 2025. So we're right about where you should be drinking this wine is right now. The residual sugar on this wine is 8 grams, so you will definitely be able to taste the sweetness in this wine. And the alcohol is 12.8%. So it's medium alcohol in this wine. So for the vineyard notes on this wine, the Fort Barons grapes are 40% of this wine, and 60% of the grapes are from a vineyard in Vernon. The grapes were given 12 hours contact after crushing, and then lightly pressed to collect the free-run juice. The grape juice was fermented in stainless steel tanks, and then stopped naturally by drastically lowering the core temperature of the wine until the yeast was no longer active. So this is one of the ways to stop fermentation is to kill the yeast by lowering the temperature. This left enough residual sugar to balance the high acid levels that are traditional with a Riesling varietal. As the fermentation was stopped, of course there's going to be lots of dead yeast cells. So these, which are called lees, were left to age in the wine for 5 months, and then it was bottled. So there's no oak or anything on this wine. It's just stainless steel fermentation, and with the fermentation stopped early to give a little bit of that sweetness to balance the acidity, because Riesling can be a very, very acidic grape. Food pairing notes, according to their website, is that it's a very food-friendly wine, which we'll be testing out in a bit. And Asian and spicy Mexican dishes are a great pairing, according to their website. There is a total of 1,760 cases made of this particular wine. So let's try this Fort Barons 2021 Riesling from Lillooet, BC. Oh, yeah. Appearance, clear, medium, maybe medium minus almost, and lemon. Nose, I said medium intensity. I was playing with medium plus, but I think it's more medium intensity. Clean. First thing that hit me, and so I think it's going to be a great Riesling, is petrol. That's what I smelled. The very first thing was petrol. Pear, gooseberry, pineapple, maybe lychee, sultana, like some sort of raisin, maybe sultana raisin, some sort of herbalness, and I can't really put my finger on it, but sort of something herbally, maybe sort of whetstones. Then definitely bread dough and pastry. I'm thinking more like a fresh croissant, like when you smell from the bag. Yeah, so I got a little bit of that breadiness. How about yourself?
Interesting. Clear, pale lemon, nose clean. I forgot to do intensity, but I think, yeah, medium intensity. Lemon, lime, and there was something pungent. I put, it's in brackets right now. I put down cat pee, and then I wrote down asparagus. And you said,
Petrol.
what was it that you said?
Petrol.
Petrol.
It's petrol. I can
Gasoline.
I can tell you that it smells like petrol. For me, it smells like petrol. It's funny because it's funny you mention that because lemon and lime are like those citrus ones. I sometimes miss them when I'm on my nose. I don't know why, but my nose is a bit blind to that sometimes. I found that even doing my W set, I'd miss those, but I never miss the petrol. I always hit the petrol smell. So it's a win some lose some, right?
So maybe in my lemon lime cat the asparagus is just my way of saying petrol.
It could be.
But there's something sharp and let's taste it.
Let's taste this. Yeah. So I said slightly off dry as well. I think that the Riesling in this is quite acidic because at 8 grams you can taste it, but it's not very off dry. It's not very sweet. It's just a little bit sweet. I said medium plus acidity, medium alcohol, medium body, medium plus intensity, medium plus finish. Petrol, pear, pineapple, again something herbal for sure, some wet stone for sure, bread dough, and then I also got some lemon, some lime, some apple, and some asparagus. So I was not disappointed with the flavors that I got from this. Where this shone for me was with food. I mean, I had a cracker, and it was good with the cracker, but with cheddar, it almost like I have this Welsh cheddar. It almost like made something a new taste. It merged with the cheddar and made a really really nice taste. So I was very impressed by the food friendliness of this, and I think this would go well with lots of different things. I thought it was balanced, good length, good intensity, and a complex wine. I would rate it as very good. I'm impressed with this. It's a good Riesling.
If you are looking to book a wine tour of the Okanagan for this summer and you're interested in a customizable, flexible, and completely private wine tour with a wine expert in the comfort of your own vehicle, please check out the link below in the comments.